The models are suggesting you go towards 10, 11 o'clock and then midnight up to about 4, 6 a.m. That's when we expect the worst combination of heavy snow and strongest winds. It's getting windy out there, but nowhere near as windy as it's going to get. We've seen bands of heavy snow already, and it's piling up in some spots. 31 degrees in the city, wind chill 22, gust in town close to 30 miles per hour. That's only the beginning. As I said, gusts of 50 in the city are possible, gusts of 55 to 65 to 70 across Long Island possible. Now in Manorville, we've been watching that one band over Long Island, 8 inches already on the ground, 7.5 Santa Mauritius, Battery Park closing in on 5 inches at 4.7, Colts Neck, New Jersey, almost 8 inches of snow. And again, it continues to come down heavily in these very, very heavy bands throughout the area. Half a foot, Plain Edge, North Bellport, Edison getting there, East Brunswick half foot and still counting. Some of those numbers are already old news. 31, pretty popular number anywhere you go. So give or take 1 degree around 30. That's where the temp's going to stay with this particular storm. Not going to get necessarily any colder. You can see the moisture backing in, though, off the center of the storm. You can see that little spin, that counterclockwise spin. That's the center of low pressure. I would expect at this point to see it be tightening up a little bit. This is why you've got to watch these storms hour by hour. To how that's going to play out in terms of the snow bands is going to be something we're going to have to watch as we get deeper into tonight and certainly during the overnight hours. Our live radar, as I've been saying, that darker blue has really been across portions of Suffolk County, now backing into Nassau County. You're probably seeing snowfall rates here, a good portion of Nassau County, even Queens, of 1 to 2 inches per hour. That's going to push back towards the city. Further north and west, the snow has been lighter, but that dark band right in there, that's easily a 1, if not 1 to 2 inch per hour type of a snow band. Futurecast continues to show this is 9 o'clock. We're all in it, but just keep your eye on those darker shadings. And that's one that comes through basically midnight through about 4 or 5 a.m. By 10 tomorrow morning, poking some holes in the steadier snow, certainly, and then it's just basically lighter snow after that. So total accumulations again, right now we're going to hold to the 12 to 20. In and around the city, I have a feeling it'll be more of a 12 to 15, 12 to 16. Higher amounts out east where it lingers longer, and they've been seeing those heavier bands of snow. Down along the Jersey Shore, we're going to keep a careful eye on those numbers, too. They could certainly reach the higher levels. Once you get past 287, you're in that 8 to 12 inch range, and then further north, maybe more 6 to 8 inch type of snowfall going on. But all of these areas will continue to see strong gusty winds. So heavy snow, blizzard conditions tonight, holding steady near 30. Tomorrow, snow slowly tapers off from west to east, a high of about 35. So we may get a little melting mid to late afternoon. 7-day forecast. The good news about this storm, remember the last one, we went into the deep freeze. That's why that snow went nowhere for days and weeks, actually. We do see a little bit of a moderating trend. In fact, by next weekend, we're hoping, we got to hope for something at this point in the middle of this blizzard, we may see temperatures back into the upper 40s come Saturday and Sunday with some sunshine. But the next, let's say, 12 hours in particular are going to be very rough around here, guys.